Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth. And today from Simple and Timeless Rebinds, we have the mobile study back rebound in a hardback with leather, really sharp. So let's take a quick look at some of the things this thing has to offer. First of all, this is some sort of a Tandy Leather, and I really love that grain. It's kind of almost looks like a wrinkly look. I can't really describe it, but it looks really, really neat. And this, I believe, is a calfskin, but we're not real certain because when you get small portions of leather from Tandy, they don't tell you what it is. This is a Cowhide Badalassi Carlo Waxy pull-up. Now, the pull-up effect isn't going to be as noticeable on a hardback because this is glued to a board, but you can see it right here, and I'll show you why that's there in a second. But we got some stitch work here that looks really sharp. 3 Beresford ribbons, really nice. This spine work is excellent. And you're also going to see that the center of the cross isn't raised. I'll show you why that is in a minute as well. But we do have 4 really nice raised hubs. Some extra tool work here to make it look really sharp, just to kind of set those hubs off. And I love the patinaing of this leather when you stretch it and when you pull it. This is the walnut color, and then the cross is the Bordeaux color. So now let's take a look at the gilding. This was an ungilded, so this is no gold gilding on it. That's all there is here is just red ink dye. Looks really, really sharp. White head and tail bands. What sets this Bible apart? First of all, let's look at the liner. When we see the liner, you're going to see some sort of a synthetic material, and you're going to see this notch cut out here. Why is that? Well, when you open it, check this out. You stand it up, you flip it back, and that's how you get the mobile back study. And it just kind of has it set up right, kind of like an iPad stand. So it's really neat. When you get to the back, you can see the leather kind of cooperates with this, and that's what's created that little stress line here or that patina line here. Everything that I've seen with this so far really shows that it's going to hold up because of the way it's constructed. So let me show you some of the construction methods that really make me think this thing is going to hold up. First of all, how is this Bible still laying flat? It's because it has part of the liner kind of split here to make it thinner, because you'll see this is really super duper thick, and that's because it's to accommodate that mobile back option. So let's look at the construction of this thing. First of all, when you flip it back, you're going to see some ribbon that's going to hold this and create that stress reducing mechanism to kind of keep that from breaking. Also, you're going to see some sort of mesh here that is going to reinforce this hinge, and that mesh is on the outside, but it's also inside the hinge. So this is doubly reinforced. I have used this every day for just a little over a week, and the only thing I see is the patina line that's on this cowhide. That's the only visible result I see from folding this back and forth. Even with the cowhide or the calfskin or whatever this is, you don't really see any stress from folding that back and forth. So really sharp, really interesting design. This is the Berean Standard Bible, and I've already reviewed this. I'll put that link in the video description. But it's a really nice text block, really thick paper. This is 39 GSM paper, so there's not a lot of ghosting. It does take ink and writing very well, but this is really sharp. I think this is a neat design, and for me, here's the way I use it. All right, I'm sitting down, and normally when you're reading, and this works great as a regular like hardback as well. It lays nice and flat, like all the way to the beginning. You got your end sheet here, which is like a map. But when you're reading, you tend to look down. That can put a strain on the back of your neck. So what this does is when you flip it back, you can read it standing completely upright and no strain on the neck. You're looking straight ahead, and it's just like you're looking at a computer or a laptop. So it's pretty cool. A few other things that he sent that were pretty neat is he sends a little nice postcard with a note, but he also sent me a few books that he wrote, and this really relays his heart. Now, I haven't had a chance to read these books yet, but I wanted to go ahead and show them to you. But he seems to be really passionate about a relationship with God. And he also is very passionate about getting the Bible in the hands of every person, no matter their language or where they're at. He's really passionate about the Voice of the Martyrs and their ministry and getting the Word of God to nations and places that don't normally get them. He's got a network of rebinders and a network of reviewers that are all working together to help this happen. I'm proud to be a part of it. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nichols Worth.